Hello and welcome to another tutorial on SVEditor. I'm Matthew Balance, the architect and principal developer for SVEditor. In this tutorial we will talk about an easy way to import compilation arguments so that SVEditor can index your source. Determining the set of root source files and compilation arguments, include paths and so on and so forth, can be pretty tedious and time-consuming for an existing project. There's an existing build structure, but to set up an argument file, oftentimes you need to crawl through that build structure, including multi-level make files, in order to figure out what files are being compiled. The compilation argument import facility is intended to leverage your existing build scripts and create an argument file for you to use with SVEditor. Okay, we'll see a demo in a minute, but first off, a few words about how this works. Essentially, SVEditor provides some compiler interceptor scripts that are named the same as common compile utilities such as vlog, qverilog, ncvlog, vcs, and the open source iverilog. These wrapper scripts record the arguments that they're invoked with to a single file. SVEditor then cleans up and filters the recorded arguments, and the result is an argument file that can be used directly with SVEditor. In order to use this compilation argument import approach, there are two pretty simple requirements. Your build scripts need to invoke the compiler using the path. If they're invoking the Verilog or System Verilog compiler directly via a full path, SVEditor can't intercept the compilation call. The final requirement is that ideally you'd be able to build the whole project using a single command. That way you get all the files required for the project recorded in a single argument file. Obviously, if that's not possible, you can manually stitch together the result of several compilation argument import operations. With that, let's see a demo. Okay, here we have the SVE environment up and running, and we have our standby UVM UBus project loaded into the workspace. Now, notice that we don't have an argument file set up here. But we do have a few make files that are used to build this example. And we're going to use the Questa make file to capture the compilation arguments. Now, for one reason, because we're on Windows, we're going to use this make target down here, the alt target, that uses qverilog to build everything. But we can see something interesting using this target as well. So in order to run the compilation argument import, we click on the examples folder where we would normally run this make command, and click on import. We find the SVEditor category for import wizards and select compilation arguments. Now we're going to place the output file in the ubus .f, and the command we're going to run here is make-f makefile.questa, and run the alt target. Click run compilation arguments, and SVEditor will run this command, show us the output of the command in this tab, and the arguments that the interceptor switch is captured in this tab. We can see here this looks pretty good. This looks about what we would expect to see by running the command. Now there's one more step, and that is SVEditor will clean up the arguments that were captured and replace, for example, relative paths with full paths. It will recognize that some paths are within the project and replace those with workspace relative paths. And we also have some options here for transforming the argument file. So, for example, there was initially a C++ file listed on the qverilog command line. We actually don't really want this, so we'll filter that out by selecting the Remove C++ Files option. So we now have an argument file here, and we can specify that as our SVEditor argument file. And after a quick rebuild of the project, we have all of our files indexed. So you can see this can save quite a bit of time in setting up a new SVEditor project on an existing System Verilog project.